Yesterday, Battlefield 2042 released its new weekly mission along with an updated Portal storefront or featured experience, one of which was by Stone Mountain, who had submitted a zombie survival game. Basically, this game mode was 4 players versus 60 zombies. That means that they were all bots. And wouldn't you know it, this did sound like some sort of farming XP, which is exactly what Portal tried to eliminate after 2 weeks when the main game came out. In other words, you can no longer earn normal XP in the game. Now they are changing that. They are increasing the cap to, I think, 300. I'm not really sure what the hell that means, but that's okay. What I don't understand is do you players have a problem with people going out and farming for XP? Whether you are a level 10 or a level 100, is your gun going to do any more damage? Are you concerned that they're going to get something that you don't have? I mean, you can go into solo or co-op mode and unlock attachments. Am I wrong about that? I believe you can do that. So what is the problem about going in there and just farming away? Now, from what I understand, Call of Duty, you can do the same thing. You can go into one of their zombie modes and just grind away. Granted, the new Call of Duty Vanguard game does have some issues because it takes, about 8 hours to actually level up a weapon. That's kind of ridiculous. But they do have other ways, and they let you earn XP wherever you see fit. I don't understand what the point is when you're trying to create something that you want to make players happy and you want them to keep coming back to your game, but at the same time, you're gatekeeping the XP. I don't get that. I don't understand why DICE is gatekeeping and doing this, and I also don't understand why players are having a hard time. Well, maybe I do. Maybe they feel like they're getting some advantage. Well, I don't think that they are. Am I wrong about that? Are players actually getting an advantage over this? So what? Who cares? What if they actually got their tier 1 skin? They know how they got it. You know how you got yours. I sure as hell know how I got mine, especially when it came to Irish. A lot of you were there while I was streaming. That's right, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. There's nothing else to say about this. I could use the viewers, so subscribe and come hang out. Anyway, I had a friend of mine reach out to me who stopped playing the game for a little bit, and he wanted to play this game mode. He heard about this. This is a game mode that was actually going to bring someone back who has not been playing the game for several weeks and decided to reach out to me and say, hey, this is something that I think we would have a lot of fun with. Can we do it in your stream? I think we'd have a blast doing this. And of course I said yes. First thing this morning, what did I find? We have removed Zombie Survival as this week's featured Battlefield Portal experience and replaced it with Gunmaster 2042. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind Gunmaster. I think it's fun, but that doesn't necessarily bring the boys back to the yard. It just says these changes are live across all platforms. Well, Why did you do that? You let it up there for at least 18 hours, and then all of a sudden you decide to change it. Justin Wibby says we've removed the zombies mode and replaced with gun game. Hopefully we can fix it in the future and keep it in alignment with the standard game progression. We've also tightened our review process to make sure this doesn't happen again. Thanks for your patience and understanding. Oof, boy. Let's just take a quick gander at some of the replies to that. Danny on PC says the problem is Battlefield 2042's progression is bad. A ton of grinding and terrible design challenges. No wonder people want to use bot farms. I can't blame them. Some people say that grinding is a good thing, but really and truly it's up to the individual. It's up to the player who wants to grind. Do you want to grind, or do you want to go in there and just have some fun and you get rewarded at the same time? Originally, the developers had promised us that when they were creating Portal, that they would put in safeguards so that if you tried to create something that would go against and somehow create this advantage of you farming for XP, then you wouldn't get anything. But everybody else that wanted to create a standard kind of game mode and you would, you followed the correct thing, the XP would still be there. You would still be able to level up your specialist, your weapons, whatever the case is, you'd still be able to do that. And of course, what happened at the very beginning is that we started getting XP farms. Now, I didn't go into any of them. I have no idea what they were really doing. I don't know what the deal was, so I really can't tell you exactly what was going on with those. If you know what was going on, let me know in the comments down below. Tell me exactly what was going on in some of these XP farms. How did it work? How did you put them together? I would love to know. I would rather have to deal with players that do these XP farming things that they do and at least have some fantastic, crazy game modes that we can have and not have to worry about not getting the proper XP that we should be getting. We should be getting everything. Now, of course, again, they're going to have an update, or they just had the update, where that'll change. They're going to actually increase the cap. However, if it is a custom mode, you will not earn ribbons. You will not earn certain progression on your weapons or unlock attachments. If it's a feature mode, on the other hand, of course, you will get all that because they vet all those, right? The reason I love Battlefield is because it's one of those games where it doesn't really matter whether you're good at shooting or not. It doesn't really matter. You can contribute to your team. Like, for example, my wife, not the best first-person shooter. As a matter of fact, I'm not the best first-person shooter either, but I enjoy it. She can still go into a match and be at the top of the leaderboard. Well, this was in previous Battlefield games, of course, but she can have a decent score because she helps her team. She helps her squad with ammo, with supplies, with whatever. She's aiding in the process of capturing objectives or doing whatever it is that we're doing. She's always there for us. She's a fantastic squad mate. You can't find that in any other game, and I love the idea of this game in 2042 without the class system. I know that people are still hell-bent on that, but hear me out. The point I'm making is that there was supposed to be this freedom for you to go and unlock guns. You wasn't locked into a class. So that meant that they were letting go of the reins and letting us do whatever we want to do with this big sandbox. And then here comes Portal alongside of it. So Portal is this other little great part of the game, and I'm really excited about it. And instead of it being wide open and letting players do what they want to do, if they want to create these crazy farm things, no, of course not. They don't want that to happen. I don't know. I can't put my finger on this. It's like they're looking at the data and not really looking at what the players want. There's a lot of great feedback, and I don't feel like they're using it right now. I hope they do turn this around. I hope that they can see and hear some of us out here talking about it, because this was a huge mistake. You put out a game mode that was basically, from what I understand, a farming server, and you let it stay up for 18 hours, long enough for people to level up at least 4 different guns to tier 1 is what I've understood. Now, this isn't something that I was interested in doing. As soon as I found out that it was just bots, I kind of was like, well, that sucks. I thought it was other players we were running from. That made it more interesting to me. There's a couple other things too, like if you're downed, you don't even get to see your teammates what they're doing, so it doesn't really look good on stream. By the way, I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Like I said, I could use the viewers, Kevin, so, come on, just hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, hit the like button too while you're at it. I don't have a problem with other players farming XP. It makes no difference to me. I could care less. I know how I got my tier 1, especially with Irish. I know what I had to do. I know what I did. I don't care what somebody else does. It's none of my business. Now, I'm curious what you guys think. And I put up a poll question on Twitter and on YouTube in the community tab asking you guys, would you rather have Portal's XP wide open, or do you like the fact that Battlefield is eliminating the XP farming? So basically, do you care whether there's XP farming or not? I guess is the question. Let me know in the comments down below. And again, while you're there, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. It really help out the channel, and I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll have a video out here real soon with the Irish tier 1 skin and what I did and what I went through to get it done. I've got a few tips that can help you along the way if you're trying to do it as well. So, all right, guys, well, that's it. As always, thank you so much. And until next time, bye for now.